Question number 23, module 8, bundle 2, y is equal to 6x plus 18. One of the equations in a system of two linear equations is given. Okay. The system has no solution. Which equation could be the second equation in the system? Now, first question first. Should I use graphing calculator in this? No. Why it is not a good idea? Because one situation is given to us and we have to draw all these four to check the right option, right? So that means we are going to do 5 equations on the graph calculator, but even then we have to learn the rule for this. A rule is going, is being applied here. Even then that rule is required. So in this question, instead of using calculator, try to solve it with rule or formula. So let's see all the formulas. If two equations are all the formulas or all the situations, a1x plus b1y is equal to c1 and a2x plus b2y is equal to c2. Now, it's not necessary that constant should be other side, but if it is on the other side, both equations should have this form. Or equations can also be of this form. If constant is on the left hand side, it should be on the left hand side for both the equations, right? So a1, a2 are the coefficients of x in equation 1 and 2. b1 and b2 are coefficients of y in equation 1 and 2, and c1 and c2 are constants. So if system of equation has no solution, then a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2, but is not equal to c1 upon c2. So now it has no solution. Okay, what if it has a unique solution? Then a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2. We have to simply find the ratios. Then it will have one solution, one common solution for both the equations. But if it has infinite solutions, right, you can write it in rule book. If it has infinite solutions, then all the three ratios are equal. a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. So it's better to use this rule in this question. Now, as we said, both the equations should have the same format, but in our option, this one is y is equal to, it is in slope intercept form, but these ones are not like these, all are in the standard form. Okay, so let's make it in standard form. Subtract 6x on both sides. Then this equation will be negative 6x plus y is equal to 18. Now all the equations are in the standard form. If I see this and this equation, both equations are same. So definitely all the three ratios are going to be same. So this first situation is giving us infinite many solutions, right? But we need no solution. So a1 upon a2 should be equal to b1 upon b2 and should not be equal to c1 upon c2 as per the rule. So let's see the second option. Second option is a1 upon a2, 1, b1 upon b2, 1. So a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2. 18 upon 22, I am checking for this one. 18 upon 22, this is not equal to 1. So this equation, option B, is satisfying this rule. So that means B is the right option. This system of equation will have no solution. Memorize this rule, right? Okay. Question number 24. Now this question is actually SAT like question. Let's first understand. Like this is the question where the mental energy you have saved, mental energy and time you have saved from the lottery questions, this is the question where you are going to spend that energy and time. Let's see. Triangle PQR and LMN are graphed in the XY plane. Triangle PQR has vertices P and Q and R at 4, 5, 4, 7 and 6, 5. Now these three coordinates have some special property. If you notice carefully, half of the work is done. This is a smart question. So if I take triangle PQR, as I can see, P and Q both have the same x coordinate, but y coordinate is different. So if you draw them on the coordinate plane like this, right, they will form a line parallel to y-axis, right? And in second and third option, like let's say this is P and this is Q, because 4 and 5 is going to be the lower point as compared to 4 and 7. And next is 6, 5. So here 5 is same, right? Here 5 is same. 5 is same means y is same. That means it is parallel to x-axis. So when x coordinate is same, line is parallel to y-axis, and when y coordinate same, line is parallel to x-axis. So that means this angle is of 90 degree. That means we are talking about a right triangle. Point number 1. Concept 1 done. Now second concept. We are moving 4, 5 to 4, 7. So 7 minus 5, that means this distance is 2. Again, we are doing 4, 5 and 6, 5. So this y coordinate is, changing from 4 to 6. So this is again 2. So this triangle PQR is an isosceles right angle triangle. And if you apply angle sum property, then angle Q plus angle P plus angle R, these will be equal to 180 degree, and angle Q and angle R, each angle is of 45 degree. So here angle P is equal to 90 degree, angle Q is equal to 45 degrees, and angle R is also equal to 45 degrees. Half of the mystery is solved. Now we are coming to another triangle, triangle LMN. Okay, let's draw that too. Here you also see 4 and 4 and 7 plus k, and here it is 5. So let's see what the situation is. 4 and 5 is same. This is same. Okay, let's use another color. So L is 4, 5, right? It is 4, 5. And again in M, this 4 is same. And it is 7 plus k, and k is positive. So that means M should be above L because it is 5 and it is 7 plus k. So 4 and 7 plus k. So again, because x coordinate is same, it's going to be line parallel to y-axis. And then 4, this 5 and this 5. Y is same in these two. So that means this is somewhere here. 6 plus k and 5. It's parallel to x-axis. Again, this angle is of 90 degree. Okay. I don't know the length. Maybe let's draw this. Now we have to find the length. Is it a right triangle only, or is it right isosceles triangle? Okay. Now it is 7 plus k and it is 7. You are adding something to it, right? So if this one is 2, this is going to be k plus 2, because 7 plus k and this is 7. So that means this length is increased by k. Now if I come to this one, this is 4 and this is 6 plus k. So 2 is this length and this is more k time k plus 2 is this length. So again, this is an isosceles right angle triangle. So this is equal to this. So this angle will be equal to 45 degrees and this angle will be equal to 45 degrees. I hope you understand these two triangles. Now let's come to question. If the measure of Q is T degrees and we have calculated Q as 45 degrees, that means T degree is actually 45 degrees. What is the measure of angle N? Okay, this one. So Q is 45, R is 45, and here also these two are 45, right? T is 45. So that means if I have to do angle N as 45 degrees, 90 minus T is satisfying this because T is 45 and 90 minus 45 will be 45. So C is the right option. This is really a good question.